Knudsen. And
what's up, guys? We are live. Harris Fellman is sharing this right now on his socials. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. My name's Tellman Knudsen. I'm here with my good friend, Harris Fellman.
It's me.
Harris's last name rhymes with my first name. We are aware of this.
So we were destined. We were destined to be.
It is destiny. There's absolutely no doubt about it. And we have a cool project that is, well, what year is it? 2024?
It is an adult life in the making.
You could call this a project that's 18 years in the making.
An adult life.
Yeah, it's true. And we have a special announcement. We have a cool thing that we've
kind of a gender reveal. It's a gender reveal.
Not a gender reveal.
What? Oh,
that's the other project. Yeah. No. So first of all, we would love to give you a link to our special event that's coming up in a couple of days. So if you, during the course of this live stream, want an invitation, please make a comment and shoot one or both of us a private message so we can make sure to give you the link and that we can make sure that you get it.
If they're not on the live, they can still do the latter, right? Like they could still
totally.
They've got like 24 hours or so.
Technically, we've got 2 days and
from the live. Yeah.
Well,
10 minutes.
Yeah. 2 days and 10 minutes. Yeah. Was it less? Well, no. Yeah.
2 days and 12 minutes. 2012. 2 days, 12 minutes.
It's going to be very exciting. So Harris and I have both been online internet marketers for over 20 years apiece. And we met in 2006 online.
Yep.
And then we proceeded to hang out many times over the years in person. And we both ended up using a very, very similar model to launch our first successful online businesses. Harris, you want to talk a little bit about that? You had said something previously about how you would kind of like.
Oh, you're making me admit it now. Now I got to admit it again.
Right.
I was about to say that, but you know what I was doing just now? I was curious because I was going to look for like the first email that we exchanged. I bet it's still in the inbox somewhere. But anyway, yeah, we did the same thing because I stole what you were doing. Like because I thought I was stealing what you're doing. I think
you tried to steal.
We looked at what you were doing. I had a partner at the time, and we were like, "Oh, this must be what he's doing. Let's do this." But that's not how. It wasn't quite how you started, but it was kind of where you ended up, I guess, if that makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah. Well, there were a few stages, right? There's some learning curve.
Yeah, you started in a way that that most people, I think, would start. I think most people would look at the model and say, "Hey, this makes sense. Let's do it this way." And then I guess we kind of reverse engineered it because we had the foresight of time, of your time having already been.
Well, yeah, you got to see several iterations and variations kind of unfold. Exactly.
But we only saw the current one, whatever
right.
that was in whatever month of 2006, which I'm wondering if it was 2005, end of 2005, it could be.
Well, that may be because I guess I was saying 2006 because that's when I first started teaching the model.
Yeah. I think
in the course
I usually say 2006 as well because I think that's when I started doing it. But I think I stole it from you in probably a little earlier than that, and took a little bit of time to put it up. But I don't know if it's is it stealing a business model really? I mean, it's not like you didn't invent it.
No. I came up with something that worked and I adapted it over time, and from stuff I learned from other people,
Right.
And so, guys, the long and short of it is I went on to train thousands and thousands of entrepreneurs how to run this model to build a immediate, highly loyal, highly responsive following in any market or niche to grow an existing business or to start a brand new business in a brand new market. And it works fast. It works every time if you follow the directions, and it's super profitable every step of the way. If you are a online entrepreneur or an offline entrepreneur becoming an online entrepreneur, if you want to build an online audience, specifically an email list, that's like absolutely the primary audience you want to focus on. There are other types of audiences you can build too, but at the end of the day, the email list is the money list.
A responsive email list, not just an email list. Like
insanely responsive email list. Not only,
yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. What were you saying?
No, you're not. I interrupted you. So I'm just saying it's responsive, meaning people open, people click, right. People are waiting. I know it sounds like total marketing hype, but people are legitimately waiting for emails to come every week.
It's real simple. Like, I'd like you to think about celebrities that you either do follow or did follow at some point in your life. Maybe it was when you were 16 and you like really fell in love with your first band. You know what I mean? You became a fan of them. Or maybe it was maybe there's a super athlete or either an Olympian or a sports player or even a team that you're a super fan of. Or maybe there's a politician that you're a big fan of, right? There are all these different people that are celebrities that we can be fans of, right? And that we can follow. And when we get on their email lists and we follow them on social and we become part of their audience, we do look forward to hearing from them. And I want to share with you a model that puts you in that position to immediately have people who want to hear from you, not just from anyone, but from you. Right.
Well, and I think it's important to note too, because I think this I think somewhere along the way this black box idea, which is going down the screen right there. I think somewhere along the way we're using one of your domains. It's nothing to do with that domain, actually.
Oh, sure. This is not a mascot project, believe it or not. Right now we're putting this Well, we haven't given you the link yet, but
oh, that's right.
But the registration link is on an unrelated domain. That is part of the secret of the black box.
Right. I just want people to, when they see that, I want them to know that this predated your enhancement, your mascot related.
Oh, this completely predates. Yeah, this is a foundational. If you're looking for a way of consistently and systematically growing the size, the reach of your audience, and thusly the profitability of your business, as your audience increases, everything else increases. If you want to grow your audience online in a predictable, absolutely profitable, and wonderfully connected way, this is the best way that I know to start a new business or to grow an existing business, either in a one-time push or repeatedly on a consistent basis, depending on how much you enjoy the model. And so it's like,
but it's profitable as you build it. Like, that's the thing. It's not just like there's going to be actions that we teach you about that you take with the existing list, but as you're building the list, it's actually profitable, which is really counterintuitive. I think. I don't think people. I think that's the piece that I think a lot of people miss when they do it themselves, because it doesn't act. It defies logic a little bit.
Totally.
To do it in that way. But so we stuffed it all in a box.
Okay. We have a secret black box, and we're going to be revealing the contents of the black box and exactly what we're talking about in just a couple of days. If you want a link to the meeting, then go ahead and type black box into the comments and share this live stream and send us a direct message to make sure that we get you your link. So please go ahead and do that now. Let's see. What else can we say about the black box?
This is figurative. This is physical and figurative. We're really going to reveal secrets, but this is a
prop.
Prop.
It's a prop.
I'm proud of myself. I was like, oh, black box. I got a prop. Okay.
It's good. So what I can say is I've had people in the weight loss market use this. I've had people in the fitness, specifically the kettlebell of all things market, use this. I've had people do step-by-step video trainings in a wide variety of different markets and niches as a way of opening this up. I've seen people teach tech skills and online technology using this model and get students to follow their tech tutorials.
Self-growth model, self-growth,
self-improvement,
yeah.
Spirituality. I've had people do it in alternative and natural health. And these are all my personal students, right? There are also many entrepreneurs running variations of this model. Many of them are missing a bunch of the key pieces, but still doing it successfully.
Yeah.
With emotional freedom technique and tapping. There's people doing this with meditation. There's people doing this with like cleansing, right? I mean, the number of markets or the number of audiences that you can build are virtually limitless. I'm not going to say it will work every time with every audience, but it will work most of the time with most audiences. And we would love to chat with you a little bit about that. So if you guys want, I'm just going to give you the link. If you want to join.
You're not going to make them ask for the link?
I think I'm going to give it to them.
Okay. By the way, I'm being a little kitschy. I should mention this is a very serious business model. We're all working from home now. You know, we've been doing it. Tellman and I have been working from home since before it was cool. You know, or it was cool as soon as we started. But right. You know, we got to have I like to have a little bit of a good time. I have try to make it fun. You know, I think that's actually an important component.
Super important
of it anyway. So. But I do want. I'm in a weird mood. I just woke up from a nice solid nap, so I got energy and energy drink as well. That's right. So okay, so you put it down. So it's mascotland.com/black box.
Yeah, we're having a weird C name, A record issue. So you got to put the www in first, otherwise it's not going to work. So heads up. And if you go to www.mascotland.com/blackbox, you can register for the Black Box event where it's in a couple of days. And Harris and I are going to share with you what the model is inside the Black Box and how you can use it to rapidly grow your audience, your business, and your email list in a hyper-profitable, hyper-connected way that builds you an incredible audience and list that loves hearing from you and wants to buy the types of products and services that you have to offer, even if you don't know what those are yet. Right.
Yeah. So, even if you're not in that industry yourself yet, this is the way to get. This is how I got into an industry. To be honest,
it's a model to break into almost any market or niche, even especially if I know it sounds cliche, but it actually works better if you're not already an expert in the area. If you are and you have a bunch of connections, that works well too. If you have a network, but if you aren't an expert in the area, right, it works so well to move in. It's a side effect. Yeah. This is the like unintentional side effect of me running this model. Is I had no idea I was going to end up becoming the expert on email marketing and list building, but it happened to me as a result of doing this model. I didn't even know. I didn't know that was what was
expert. Like instead of guilty by association, I say expert by association. Basically, that's right. That's kind of what happens. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. Cool. So they should come get on the call, find out exactly what it is, find out what's inside the Black Box. And that's going to be in a couple of days, and then
it's going to be live on Friday the 5th at 2 p.m. Eastern is when, and we're going to be live. So we want you guys to join us. It's in like 49 hours.
Yeah, and if they have questions, I think they should be able to ask. Like we're purposefully being a little bit vague And we basically, the bottom line is if you want to build a massive responsive audience fast, a massive responsive email list fast, and other audiences as well, other platforms as well, but we've been doing this for 20 years.
Interestingly, this model works on every platform. And when I say platform, I mean like YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, podcasts. But the cool thing about this model is that it predates the internet. So this model has been around for hundreds, if not thousands of years, depending on how you want to look at it, certainly hundreds. And it will outlive the internet because it's at the foundational principles of how it works. It's how people spread information and how people share information. And so you're going to love it. I'm really, really looking forward to sharing some of this with you guys. But yeah, if you have questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below. And in the meantime, go ahead and join the call. It's going to be live, so join us. Register. You'll hit a confirmation page. You'll get 2 emails with your link, and we'll send you a bunch of reminders.
And a video. There's a video after they confirm that tells them a little bit more about it. Invites them to something more with us if they want to get going quicker. So yeah,
it's true, to get on the fast track, as they say. Yeah. Cool. All right, rock and roll. Harris, I know it's getting late for you. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. And I expect that we'll see you guys a few times between now and the Zoom.
For sure. Yeah. I don't have anything else to add. That's a goodbye if I've ever heard one. Take care.
Indeed. All right. Bye, everybody. Hope to see you soon. Toodles.
Toodles.
You got a problem with my toodles?
Hey, man.